Is there such a thing as objective truth, or is truth simply relative and subjective with society's standards? Is there such a thing as postmodernism? What exactly is political correctness? Is there any objective meaning and purpose in life, or are we just here by accident or by mere chance? What exactly is cultural Marxism, and how does it apply to our society? Why is it that Christianity seems to be attacked on all fronts, while other religions seem to get a free pass? Are all cultures created equal, or are some cultures better than others? Is the West really responsible for colonialism and the slave trade? Why is it that the West is always accused of committing these so-called social crimes? Is there such a thing as white privilege? Are white people more privileged than others? Is biological sex determined by society? Is it a social construct? Or are we really born male and female? Biologically speaking, society seems to believe that men can be women and women can be men. Is this true? Is freedom of speech and freedom of expression dying in the West? Why is it that freedom of speech and expression seems to be restricted more and more in Western society? Why is there such an emphasis on group identity politics? And why is it that certain groups, because they're deemed to be more oppressed, deserve more rights and recognition? We hear a lot about tolerance, and we hear that Western society is supposed to be a tolerant society. But does tolerance really exist? Or are certain people only tolerant if you agree with their worldviews? Can you really trust what has been written in our current history books? Or is it just possible that history has been rewritten to fit a certain storyline? Are we living in the world that George Orwell wrote about in 1984, where people are being accused of thought crime, where we have Big Brother running society, where the government controls speech, the government controls your income? Today we're living in a world where we are being accused of certain thought crimes just for thinking critically about a certain position. We also see that our language is beginning to change. We are coming up with new pronouns and new terms to refer to people with. What exactly is going on in our world? We hear of terms like Islamophobia and homophobia. And why is it that other religious groups do not have the same standards and the same rights that we give to certain special groups? Does truth matter to you? Come and join the conversation.